I'm Alessia Vinhas de Souza. I was NATO Defense College. I work on Russia, disinformation, and also technologies.
What is your role at this year's Warsaw Security Forum?
It's my first time. I participate here as a speaker. I participated in several round tables and also the panel discussions. So I really enjoyed it.
Is there anything in particular you witnessed at this year's event that strongly impressed you, touched you, or stayed with you? Might be something you heard from another speaker or some question that was asked. If there is nothing like that, it's okay too.
No, I think this type of events are extremely important for bringing allies on the same page when it comes to threat perceptions. I think of course, the highlight of the event was the presentation of the Knight Award to my former boss, Jan Stoltenberg. Seeing his personal side and hearing speeches underscoring his personality was really revealing, and I think added personal touch to this rather high level and formal event.
Would you agree that we are already witnessing world hybrid war online with a wide array of cyberattacks, bot-driven disinformation campaigns attempting to sway the votes, deepfakes, and so on? I am mainly referring to the current situation in Eastern Europe, where these actions are very much visible.
Well, we've been engaged in the hybrid warfare for quite some time. We will be targeting by Russia. They've been exploiting wide varieties of tools and means to still stay under the Article 5 threshold, not to trigger. And what we see with this particular incident, with the incursion in the Polish airspace, concurrently with launching several cyber attacks on our critical infrastructure and carrying out Zapad exercises at the same time, we see growing convergence across the domains and greater, I would say, sophistication, the way how the Kremlin engages it, keeping in mind that there is still sustainable, plausible deniability. The Russians on the official accounts denied involvement in these attacks. So at the end of the day, greater sophistication, more coordination across domain, and greater economic costs.
Doesn't it resemble boiling the frog tactics from the 1930s somehow, with the constant pushing the red line further and further by the Russian side?
Creeping a little bit, but the analogy with frog, I think it's not quite true, because I think NATO is more like dragons that has been already awakened. So we're vigilant. We implemented a number of measures to increase resilience. We strengthened our cooperation with the EU. We updated our we adopted cognitive warfare concept. We strengthened our StratCom capabilities. So we are not a frog, we were like a dragon. And boiling dragon is a very difficult exercise, so good luck to them.
Seeing the frontline developments in Ukraine since 2022, would you say that there is an ongoing revolution when it comes to the art of war? In your opinion, is NATO ready for this rapid shift? Because to me, it seems like a lot of books on battlefield strategies suddenly turned out to be completely out of date.
Well, maybe some books are out of date. There's no question about that. But we also updating a lot. We're learning a lot. We integrating lessons learned in our operational approaches to fighting next generation warfare, updating our multi-domain, integrated domain warfare concepts. So we are learning a lot. That's all I can say. But I wouldn't say that all our doctrinal documents should be thrown away and we start from the square one. No.
The European countries have significantly upped their defense spending in recent years or even months, one might say. The decisions were made, but aren't we a little late to the party, so to speak? Because putting the money in the military pot is one thing, but seeing the results, well, it will take some years.
Oh, no. This is an important step. The commitment to 5% defense spending is a major step forward, strengthening alliance posture. I think the question is incentivizing industry in the right way to produce the capabilities that we need at the speed that we need it. And it is a scaling up problem. If before that it was a consensus type problem, reaching consensus, agreeing to spend, but we should not forget that allies were already spending, some allies were already spending more than 2%, including Poland. Now we just ensure that everybody does their fair share.
So to end with a big question and on a positive note, I hope, do you think that Russia can and will be pushed back from Ukraine anytime soon?
I don't think we have any other choice, right? It may not happen the way how we would have loved it to happen, but if we don't persevere, and it all boils down to the will to fight and our commitment to supporting Ukraine.